Yo, 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 what's up, Arby's? What's up, Smelly? Welcome, welcome. Yo, good evening, chick. How are we doing tonight, Slim? Good evening, Clever. We do have some fucking Usain Bolts in the chat. We love the dedication, y'all. Hey, I just noticed that my audio, is kind of going crazy in OBS. I didn't change anything, but I feel like you can hear the little fan. Let me know if you can hear that real quick. Can y'all hear the fan? You can't hear it? Okay, okay, word. Big chillin'. Microsoft is gone from bottom left. You hear the hog though? Wait, Microsoft is gone from the bottom left. What do you mean? What's up, Rage? Welcome in. What's up, Killa? We are on the grind. I know it's late. Got a late start tonight. That's okay. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you. When I was watching the stream with the headset, I can hear the fan barely. Okay, word. My mic is super sensitive, and I haven't changed anything. Like before, on the other PC, I had filters set, and you weren't able to hear anything. But I think I'm gonna have to do that again, because now I can see that the fan is making some sort of noise. But if it's not too bad, let me know. Oh, the activate's still there, bottom right. It's covering up the vitals a little bit. Yeah, I have to do that. I have no idea. So I tried to activate Windows, and it said that someone already has tried to do that. I'm assuming it's the people that were sending it whenever they were installing new software. The Gators got to you today? Dude, the 200 kids in the field trip got to me today, for sure. You can hear it? Let me know if it's too annoying, because I'll change it. Let me know if the fan is, like, absolutely obnoxious. And also, I wonder why we couldn't hear it in the past. Or if just no one said anything. We love the late streams. Hell yeah, it's 9:45. It's not even that late. It's just late. It's a late start for me. It's very faint. You're good. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate y'all's help with the audio and shit like that. Welcome in, Ranger. Much love, Ranger. How was your day? Coastal, what's good? It is Florida. The fan is needed. I have the window cracked right now. Guys, it was 80 degrees in Florida today. It was beautiful. Beautiful weather. Don't fart, the mic will pick it up, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll fart if I want. How's it going today, Ranger? That's too many kids. It's nothing compared to what it's gonna be next Thursday. Or I guess Thursday. We're expecting 500 kids in a field trip next Thursday. Pretty crazy. I think I can only notice it because you mentioned it. I should have just shut my mouth, Killa. But the last 3 streams I haven't noticed it. And the only reason I noticed it is because in OBS the mic thing is flickering. I don't think it was doing that the last 3 times though. I'm not sure though. I really noticed it today. Figured I'd ask you guys. Thanks for letting me know that you can at least hear it. And if it gets too crazy, let me know. I had to max my volume to hear it. And even then it's so faint. Would have never noticed it if it wasn't pointed out. Okay, thank you, Coastal. It's always very helpful when y'all max the volume and just let me know. I mean, there are some people that probably listen on max. Rage on a 5 stream streak. W watch streak, Rage. Appreciate you, homie. Rachel can barely hear it. Okay. Y'all are saying that you can hear it, but faintly. And I guess I can be okay with that. Too hot for Ranger? Ranger doesn't like 80 degrees? Dude, there's a difference between 80 degrees and it being hot. Wasn't hot today. It was perfect out. Tax window is open too. Tax window is open no matter what, though. Forrest, what's good? Welcome in, sir. Happy to see you got the PC up and running. How is it? Dude, I'm loving it. I think I'm addicted, Forrest. You may never see me on Xbox again. Just kidding. That'll definitely never happen. No, I love it, though. I'm so glad I can stream and play. So much different than my other one. My other one, I couldn't do anything on it. Take a look at the kit. Coastal's window is open right now, also crazy. Mine's cracked. My window isn't all the way open. It is cracked, though. Apparently, it's going to drop again here in Florida this weekend. Might have to move the animals inside again. We'll see. Hell nah, fuck the kids, honestly. Fuck the kids. 500 kid field trip next Thursday. Although it's probably going to be 4 field trips, that's my guess. Usually each field trip's around 100 kids. We're expecting 500 on one day. Pretty insane. What age of kid are we talking? Because that makes such a difference. Usually it's elementary level. Usually I'd say it's from 1st grade all the way up to like 6th grade. Probably K through 6. That's usually the average. Honestly, to be honest with you, it's more about the parents, dude. It's less about the kids. It's more about how are the parents acting. Because we've had field trips where the parents are shit-faced. That's the problem. Arby's heard it before, but last stream. But I was wearing a headset. Alright, so if you're wearing a headset, you might be able to hear the fan. And if the fan is obnoxious, let me know. This PC is loud. Much louder than the other one. I'm too introverted for a job like that. It definitely requires a little bit of social skills. But it makes the days interesting, I'll say that. What's wrong with your mic? Oh, there's nothing wrong with my mic. The mic is super sensitive. That's what's wrong with it, and it can pick up on the slightest noises. So my PC is just making a huge noise with the fan. There's like 4 fans in this thing. And I was seeing in OBS that it was pretty obvious that it was making a noise. Just wanted to know if it was too annoying for y'all. Yo, good evening, Pooper. Good evening, Wilson. Good to see you guys. We are playing official Livonia right now. This is my second run on Livonia. We also did 2 runs on Cherno. This is our 4th time playing on the PC, and I'm still getting used to the keys. We're loving it. Good to see you. Let's fight our first Zed. I also turned off VSync, and that shit is so much better. Sorry I'm behind, guys. Holy shit. Shut the fuck up, Scrub. I ain't never going back to console. Never. It'll never happen. Just kidding. Just kidding. You guys know I'm absolutely kidding about that. TAC has the window open and it's 30 degrees. So warmer than usual. We love that. Warmer than usual at 30 is crazy. Then again, you are in Maine. Forest got warm weather in Indiana. Severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. Oh my gosh. I've never experienced a tornado. Forest. Never. It's probably a good thing. Could say I'm blessed. Forgot that this inventory is pretty much full here. Yo, no VSync is actually the wave. Been playing with it on the last 3 fucking runs. Fuck the parents too. Yeah, honestly. Fuck the kids, fuck the parents. Never again, Ranger. I'm done. Oh shit. Savage doesn't hear shit. I guess you might have to turn everything up. You might have to put the headphones on. I don't know. It's probably different for everybody too. I just figured I'd mention it because it's fairly obvious in OBS what's happening. Shit-faced parents on a school field trip sounds on brand for Florida. It really is. They got nothing better to do, Coastal. Saying that as someone born and raised in Florida. There's a lot of things that you see at the zoo that are just, you'd only see it in Florida. Just comes with the territory. It's part of it. It's part of being a Floridian. Voice sounds good. Thank you, Ranger. Yeah, this mic is super good. I love this mic, but it's just sensitive. That's the problem. So sometimes I have to add a filter to it in OBS. You can always set up the noise gate for the mic, and it will only open the mic once the certain amount of decibels is reached. So I was doing that before, Wilson. I was doing that before on my other PC, and I just forgot. I forgot about it, to be honest with you. So I was saying if it's an issue, I can do that again. But if the fan is not too annoying for y'all, I'll just keep it like this for now. I was just surprised that the last 3 runs, I didn't even notice it. But as I was setting shit up tonight, I noticed that you might be able to hear the fan. Because the mic was picking something up for sure, and it was, I mean, dead silent in my room other than the fan. Never going back. Where is the fuck you saying? I was saying, never again will you see me on Xbox, Ranger. PC's too good. You know I'm just rage baiting. You know I'm just gaslighting y'all. I could never leave Xbox. Never. What's up, Fable? Welcome in. Good timing. Just finished my gaming session for the night. We love that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friend. Where were you playing? Yo, Laura. Livonia. Currently doing a Fortnite Cup, so give me a minute. I got you. Try to catch a dub. We love Fortnite. Now we can play Fortnite on a PC, too. I'm looking forward to trying Fortnite on this thing. Good to see you, Laura. Blowtorch. Scrubby, are you a master at mouse and keyboard now? Absolutely not. We did get our first kill last night, though. It is clipped. If you go to the channel and you search for the clips within the last 24 hours. I think it was 24 hours ago. Maybe it was more than that. Because we got on kind of early last night, but if you search for clips within the last week, you'll see it. I had an SKS in grabbing. You know, I just put a freshie down with the SK. Nothing crazy, but it made me feel good. Getting our first kill on mouse and keys. There's the puppy in the middle of the road there. Yo, they're coming for that ass. Don't look forward to that? Wait, why? Why would I not look forward to Fortnite? Played DayZ Sakal earlier, and COD Infinite Warfare the last few hours. Damn, you were all over the place, Fable. I hope you caught some COD dubs, and you had a good time in Sakal. You probably won't see me in Sakal on PC. I'm just gonna be honest. Because we gotta buy it. And I'm not about to do that. Dead puppies in the road. If you don't have a non-PC player in your party, you can only get match made with PC players. It is grief. Oh, I don't mind playing with PC player. I'll probably play on controller, Laura. Maybe I'll try keyboard and mouse Fortnite. Fortnite is a different beast on keyboard and mouse. And I've played on my old PC Fortnite on controller, and I was okay at that. It's different on Fortnite because you have aim assist on Fortnite. DayZ, you don't have any aim assist on a controller. Sometimes playing on a controller is actually better than keyboard and mouse if the aim assist is strong enough. Yo, good evening, Sybil. How was your day? Welcome in. We are playing on official Livonia for the second straight night. This is our 4th run on PC. 2 on Cherno, 2 on Livonia. I hope you had a good day. Good, good. How was yours? I had a very long day. Very long. It's 10 p.m. already. I can't believe it. We usually don't get on this late, but I had to. I'm fully addicted to the grind. We are in Geralto right now. We did a pretty good run yesterday and made it pretty far south. I'm gonna try to keep pushing south too. Gonna hit all of town here though. Ah, shit. What's up, Illest? Hot damn, you got the PC, bro? It looks absolutely stunning. I love it, dude. The visuals are so crisp. And yes, we finally got it up and running, dude. It's been so long. We were so patient. Now we're here. Now you may never see me on Xbox again. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm loving it though. And we already know how to play DayZ, so it's not like I'm really learning how to play the actual game. I'm just learning how to try to be more quick on the keys. Shit. Congrats on the DayZ Magic back. This fucking game is something else, dude. We gotta get you on the day 1 grind. Dude, I was talking to Starge today, and we were talking about what servers to play, and I was asking, where are y'all logged on day 1? I actually, I was considering playing day 1 tonight, but I went against it. I'll probably save that for like a weekend where I can actually spend a little more time. I don't know how much playtime I'm gonna get tonight, but he told me about which day 1 server y'all typically play, but I was also like, I need to know where everyone's logged out so I can run over Depending on how this run goes, I'll at least maybe look at downloading it, because I have to get the DZSA. Then download mods, right? I'll be in there soon. Magic of not knowing everything, that is. I totally get the PC break since it's the new toy. Oh yeah, dude. No, I'm taking it one day at a time, Illist. I'm taking it one day and one run at a time. Do not be surprised if I connect the capture card again and just turn on the Xbox, you know? PlayStation as well. I cannot forget our PlayStation runs with Acid. And yeah, it feels like I am learning somewhat of a new game just because I'm on the keys. The angles are a lot different than I'm used to. I'm able to do other things that I wasn't able to do on a controller. The inventory is different, way different. I need to get used to using the numbers. Alright, shit, there's a base there. I actually learned that yesterday. Be careful, Daisy on PC addiction is real. Dude, I'm already addicted. I've already failed, Wilson. I'm already addicted. It's a healthy addiction, though. Trust me, trust me. It's a subtle and healthy addiction. I only ever see it played on TV. Wait, what you talking about? Only played what on TV? What's up, Jax? Good to see you, sir. I hope you had a good day. I found the movement was harder to get smooth than the aiming using QE. Oh yeah, dude, QE is super hard for me. The numbers are even harder. The top numbers. Oh, there's a heli right there. I might hit that later. I don't want to hit that right now. Day one really isn't as great as people make it out to be. Yeah, the only reason I'm entertaining it is because we have some friends that play it, and from what I've heard and seen, it is similar, very similar to vanilla economy, which is something that I appreciate. But when it comes to community servers, it's really going to be about who do we want to run with. Because if it's just me, if I'm just running solo, I'm always going to be okay playing official. You know, official's my bread and butter. Wildlands is waiting for you, scrub. I know. Dude, what I need to do, I need to download the DZSA. And then we're gonna look at all these community servers and maps and try to favorite some of them. Wildlands is right at the top of the list, Wilson, I promise you. We'll have to get a run in too, Wilson, absolutely. It would be an honor to run with the Wilson. You probably got the stomach butterflies back with all this new content, bro. I'd be on zero sleep play. Unfortunately, I still have to go to work. I would love to stay home and just play. But yeah, dude, every waking moment that I have, I'm gonna be streaming this shit and playing. Absolutely. There will be lots of PC content, I promise y'all. The view distance is really noticeable when you switch to PC. That's facts. The render distance. Take a look. We can actually see a good example right now. Look how far. You can see that heli over there. And it's a little more vivid as well. It does look so good, doesn't it, RBs? And I'm sitting super close to my monitor and everything too. Got them fancy hotkeys now on the PC. Oh, hell yeah. I've had this keyboard for a minute. It's a really nice keyboard too, and it's supposed to be used for gaming. I really wasn't doing anything with it before this. But it's a Logitech keyboard. Very nice. Meant for the games. It's a subtle and healthy addiction. I think the crackhead behind the Circle K said the same thing. Oh my gosh. You and your Circle K, Coastal. That's funny as hell. Not really a Circle K guy. I'm more of a racetrack, Wawa kind of guy. And apparently I need to be a Buc-ee's guy too. I've never been to Buc-ee's. Swap Q&E, says K. I have heard this theory. I'm gonna try to get used to the default binds, but I have heard switching Q&E is sometimes useful because you're not hitting 2 keys with 1 finger no more after doing that. I'm gonna try my best for the next week or so to learn QE, and I feel like I've gotten better with it even the last day or two. Just have to get used to using a finger for 2 keys, which is a weird concept. Good to see you, Kay. Day 1 is mostly vanilla. Yeah, that's... And I want to start on those servers. I don't know if I want to play the hugely modded servers right away. It's hunting season. Let's fucking go, Hernandez. I'm gonna get a rat kill tonight, I promise you. At least I'm gonna try. Silverback, what's good, dude? Welcome back, welcome in. Silverback says Deer Isle. Deer Isle's at the top of the list, too. That is definitely one that we will be giving a go. You should pop into Wildlands birthday event on Saturday. Dude, I heard about this. Popsy was telling us about the Wildlands event. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I mean, I'll be able to lurk. I'm just going to be working, dude. That would be such a good, like, kickstart to the PC world. I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it into the game. I'll be there, though, lurking. I'll be there supporting. Cheering you guys on. Gonna go wolf some food. Gotta give that lurk. I got you, Illest. I appreciate you stopping in, saying hi, and of course, the lurk, my friend. Circle K has 79-cent Polar Pops. Alright, this is something I did not know. What is a Polar Pop? Just like a popsicle? That sounds pretty good. It's a pretty good price. Dude, 79 cents for anything is a good price. I think I would like that. WComs, Coastal. Yo, good evening, Marty. How we doing? Are you trying to avoid using extra mouse buttons? No, I'm trying to eventually use my side mouse buttons. I just don't know what to bind them to. And I'm comfortable right now with QE. That is something that people are saying to try out. But I really want to get used to the QE on my own. I gotta run back to work. My break's over. I got you, dude. Good to see you on PC, Scrub. Good luck with your run. Take care. Yo, have a good night, Wilson. Or day. Wait. What time is it for you? It's like 4 in the morning for you, Wilson. Have a good shift, my friend. Make sure you guys drop a follow for Wilson. He is one of our PC friends from the Wildlands community. I appreciate you stopping in, Wilson. Have a good shift. Laura bounded PTT to the side mouse button. What is PTT? A Polar Pop is their fountain drinks? Oh. A Polar Pop. I see, I see. Pop as in soda. I say soda, not pop, so that's why I was like, is that a popsicle? You can get any size for the same price. You get Diet Coke before work. Diet Coke, probably the extra large Diet Coke for 79 cents. That's a pretty good deal. I'd probably get regular Coke though. I am not a Diet Coke person. You have two where your thumbs rest? Yes, yes. I have two side buttons where my right thumb is, correct. This is a pretty ergonomic mouse. I love it. This is the Death Adder. This is from Razer. Have a good night, Wilson. It's 3 a.m. for Wilson. Jesus. The night shift for Wilson. Only thing I changed was I put push to talk on a mouse button. You know, that's actually amazing. That's such a good idea. Because I don't really love caps lock. But the thing is, I'm not that social. I don't know if it's really going to be as useful to me. But I love hearing y'all's suggestions for keybinds. Bring me that sharpening stone, I'm dead. Next time, maybe, chick. Next time. This is my sharpening stone. Push to talk, PTT. I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you, Tack. Thank you, Laura. One is a rapid fire without having to ADS. Works great for Fortnite. Rapid fire without having to ADS. You could do that? Wait. Really? Rapid fire without having to just like hip fire? You're hip firing with your side mouse button? I don't know about that. Alt them for range up down. Not a bad idea. I still don't have enough hours to really know what I want, so I like hearing y'all's suggestions, but I have not made a decision yet. Broom, yeah. Need to use this to dry off, probably. I'm on my phone and the keyboard been a pain since it updated. You got an iPhone or Android? You might have to turn it on off maybe. Range up down is a good idea. I think I've done that before. There's so many options. I could literally bind it to anything. These side buttons on the mouse. Oh shit. I can't equip the R12. I got a broom on my shoulder. It's probably a programmable macro. No, I think you can use the can I use just the DayZ controls to bind anything? Shit, dude. It's gonna take me a minute to learn how to fucking dry off. Just drop everything. iPhone, I hadn't let it update to the latest iOS, the liquid glass update. I couldn't see my keyboard this morning. No, I always be updating the iPhone when they come out with new stuff. It always asks me, do you want to wait a few days? And no, I just update that shit right then and there. The liquid glass update's pretty cool. I did that. I feel like I did that a few weeks ago. But yeah, if you can't see your keyboard, I would just give it a hard restart, see what happens. The liquid glass is so ass. My phone updated overnight a week or two back without my knowledge, and when I woke up, I was so pissed. Damn, you don't like it? I love it. I love the new iPhone update. I have zero complaints. I plugged it into her Mac last night, and I think it auto-updated. I also don't have auto-update. That might make me a little more upset if it just updated out of nowhere. I reset it, but the response on the keys isn't the same, like it's off by a centimeter or something. You might want to go online and see if anyone's had this issue too. See if there's any fixes. And usually once there's an update, it takes some time for it to settle in, and there may be bugs, dude, that they're working out, Apple. I don't know if it's because I have shitty eyes, but everything is so much harder for me to read with the liquid glass. Damn. There might be some settings that you can tweak. I'll bet there are, dude. I bet that they took consideration. But you may just have to go to the settings and see if there's like liquid glass graphical settings or something like that to help you with that. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. If I was the coder for Apple, I would help you guys out. Yo, what's up, Bullet? How are we doing tonight, Bullet? Good to see you. Easy fix to that. Don't buy an Apple. Android is master race. Oh, hell yeah. I have no hard feelings for Android, dude. I loved all my Androids. I will say, though, I'm team iPhone right now. iMessage is just so nice. Bullet makes a point, though. I gotta say. It's like going to someone's house and moving all their furniture 2 inches to the left. What a metaphor there. Yeah, I'll have to poke around and see for sure. The benefit is that it's made me use my phone less because my eyes hurt. That is a benefit. We love that. We love taking away screen time. It's good for the soul, Coastal. I wonder if I would notice 2 inches to the left in my house. Oh, I definitely would, Bullet. I definitely would notice. I notice the smallest fucking things, dude. 1 inch. I don't know about 1 inch. 2 inches, though? That's a big difference. Can you explain that to TT when she cries about the fact that the TV is in the box? She cries about the fact that the TV is in the box. Wait, what? I am so lost, y'all. My previous job as a geomatics equipment surveyor required Apple-only apps. Apple-only apps. Yeah, you can't have an Android there. That's what she said. Damn, Bullet. Gonna do me like that, boy? Honestly, all I do at my house is work, shower, and sleep, so there's a solid chance I would not. Should turn on the games, Coastal. If you want less screen time on the phone, turn on the games. We love the games. AKA, I drove heavy equipment and measured dirt resistance using scales. Yeah, that is way over my head. Barrel. Pickaxe. She can't watch TV at all because I packed it in the TV box. Oh, why? Why would you do that, Laura? Give TT her TV back right now, Laura. I demand it. Need to play more Planet Zoo for real? Okay, same. Actually, same, Coastal. That's so funny that you've played that shit before, because I mean, when we started playing it here on stream, there was maybe like one person that had even heard of it. Small world. How many hours do you think you have on that game? I have probably close to 1,500 hours. I know it's over 1,000. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing that too. My Twitch profile pic is me swinging from vines while working in Georgia. I've seen your picture, Marty. That's a WIRL photo. Let me check my Steam real quick. Definitely not 1,500. Yeah, 1,500, that's like veteran status, I would say. I've spent a lot of time just bullshitting on that game, though. It's definitely not been like the most productive 1,500 hours. You have 550? Wow. That's more than I would have thought, to be honest with you. So, I have yet to ask you this, but I know that there were 2 of y'all. Is this... Are you the one that held the alligator? Or that wanted to do that? Or were you the one that sat out of that? It's like your 3rd most. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at the same time, because you were literally at the zoo. Zoo lovers must love that fucking game, just in general. Your most is Stardew at 700. I have not played Stardew, although that is a very popular game that maybe I'll try one day. It seems like a very laid-back game. Every now and then I love the laid-back games. You know, on the other one, how is Pete doing, by the way? Pete probably has not rotated back into the mix. Usually we try to give them a week or two break. It's probably been a week by now, though. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I knew one of you wasn't interested. Okay, that gives me a better idea. Y'all did great, but both of y'all did great. That's funny that you remember that, because I would not have remembered that it was Squirmy Pete that you had. Peter the Finger Eater. I mean, listen, holding a gator is sick, but it's definitely more her thing. Have you done it before? Like, is that why you didn't do it, or? Because I think I remember asking, like, do you wanna try? I always try to give people that chance to have, like, as much time. Because that's what I would want as a guest. I want as much time with animals as I possibly can have. She was talking about how bad she wanted to take a picture with the baby gator all day. That makes me so happy that we have that chance for people, because everyone always asks, you know, where do we touch the gators? That's so cool. I've done it before. I've held wild baby gators when I was a kid, which I know now is definitely not a good thing to do. Just depends. We don't want to lose a finger, that's for sure. I didn't count how many fingers you had, but I would imagine it's all 10 still. Or is that why you didn't want to hold? You have trauma. You have baby gator trauma. Also, I don't know if you remember this, but you were talking to us about a different place with gators, and afterward we were both like, oh, he definitely hates that place. That's Gatorland. You know, I haven't been to Gatorland in a very, very long time, but they're a pretty notorious location in Orlando. I'm not here to shit talk Gatorland, though. I have my thoughts and feelings about it. Similar to how people would with places like SeaWorld. Can I pet that dog? You want to pet the swamp puppy? I got you, Fable. Actually. I've got 10. I do have a scar on my ear from letting a really tiny one bite me. To be an earring? Oh my god. You got bit in the ear by a baby alligator? That is extremely Florida. My gosh. That must have been painful. You're lucky to have an ear. Depends on how big it was. I'm not gonna report you to Gatorland. Thank you, my goat. No, I think a lot of people share this opinion about Gatorland, like you're saying at the zoo. Once you're in the industry, you kind of see how things should be operating at any sort of wildlife center. But I'm gonna keep this PG. I'm gonna keep this stream PG. A beautiful swamp puppy. They really are. They are incredible creatures. You gotta do it one day, Bullet. Chick wants to pet the dog too. You wanna see the swamp puppy? Remember to watch those fingers, for real. They are quick. They're not really fast, though. They're not fast creatures. They are quick. They are sudden. Just keep a healthy distance if you encounter one. Most likely, they're gonna try to get away from you, though. Everyone go to Scrub Zoo and pet those dogs. I'll let you do it for the free ski. Sometimes they'll make you pay for it, but I got you guys. Genuinely, I've lived here all my life, and I've never seen gators as big as I did at your zoo. I was genuinely a little intimidated. That's crazy. So, if you're just specifically talking about the alligators, we had there's two of them in the lagoon that are over 13 feet and 850 pounds. Those are massive. Those are the biggest. You probably wouldn't see any that are that big in the wild, but they've been there for maybe even 80 years. And they eat a lot. Like, some of those guys are fat. But the thing is, the heavier they are, the more likely you are to be okay if you just keep a distance, because they can't move quickly. They're not going to chase you down. Also, yes, being bit by that gator was painful as hell. It was really tiny, though. Hatched in captivity. Was this at, like... Was this in, like, the Everglades or something like that? Man, they're strong, dude. Like, until you're hands-on, you don't understand how strong these things are. And they don't care, dude. They're an apex predator. They have a natural instinct out of the egg to pretty much eat anything, try to eat anything that moves. We were telling you, dude, if you were watching any of the shows or anything like that, like, you got all the information. They have the strongest bite force out of any animal on the planet, on land. The only animal with a stronger bite force is the great white shark. I want to see the saltwater crocodiles, but I'll hold the baby gator too. The saltwater crocodile is a completely different beast than the alligators. Those things are the biggest reptiles in the world. saltwater crocodiles are not to be played with. He'll try to eat you. Alligators, like, they will do their best to get away from you first. They kind of fear humans. They also just naturally fear people. Crocodiles, they hunt people in nature. They prey on people. Not as much saltwater crocodiles, because that's Australia. It's a more developed country, but like Africa, people are bathing in the water. You have the Nile River. The Nile croc actually kills more than the saltwater croc, even though the saltwater is probably more dangerous and bigger. It is bigger. Bullet knows enough to stay away. You're a smart man, Bullet. A very smart man. Depends on the size. I don't think there's any... There are alligators in Texas. I actually wouldn't be surprised. That's why I want to see them. They're wild. Yeah. They're beautiful, though. There is something very majestic about a saltwater crocodile. Because those things are, I mean, sometimes double the size of alligators. Reason 2389 why I don't play in the water. Yes, we have some form of gator here. Some form of gator. What does that mean? You have American alligators and you have Chinese alligators. I have never seen a crocodile that big before. They live in the Everglades, but I've never seen them there. The only ones I've ever seen were in zoos. So the ones that you're talking about down in the Everglades and down like towards Miami, those are American crocodiles. How big is the biggest croc there? He is, I think, 17 or 18 feet and almost 1,300 pounds. His name is Maximo. He's been there since the early 2000s. They brought him over from Australia or New Guinea. And he eats once a week. He eats 6 large pieces of meat once a week. That means I'm not an expert on gators. It would be so neat to see. You guys gotta come to the zoo. We are the only establishment in the world that can claim to have all 25 types of crocodilians in the world. And we have both species of alligator, which is pretty cool. You want to see Maximo? Yeah, Maximo wants to see you too. He wants you to jump in there with him, chick. Chick's in Southwest Florida. One day, I think it'll happen. Yeah, Maximo's main keeper, like, he's been there for, like, 45 years. And he still tries to eat Jim. And I think it's been like 20 years since they even tried to, since they shifted him, or like tried to bring him into one of his shifts to move him kind of out of the habitat. Because like, how do you move a 1,300-pound crocodile? You don't. You have to bribe it with food. And you can't put it to sleep. You can't give it anesthesia because there's like a 50% chance it doesn't wake up. Maximo sounds like a badass. He's the highlight of the zoo. How is that broom still lit in that fucking market? That's crazy. I'm not jumping in. I just want to look at him. We have a good underwater viewing area for him, and then a lot of glass viewing too. You get a really good view, and he lives with his mate Sydney. Usually, you're not supposed to have more than one crocodile in the same enclosure, just because they're extremely territorial. But if it's a mate, like a smaller female, you can get away with it. And I think that there's not that many saltwater crocodiles in captivity either in the States. It's actually a pretty rare thing. I only live like an hour and a half away from it, so I should just start popping in on the regular to say hi to Maximo. Yes, you should. You should become a zoo member. I believe if you and your friend were to come 3 times a year, the membership pays for itself, and then you get discounts at other AZA facilities, and you get discounts at the zoo. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, absolutely. Rage has been trying to look for a group on Valorant for an hour now. We have some Valorant players in the Discord, Rage. Might be worth throwing it out there. How many feet and how old? Maximo, I believe, is 54 years old. Maybe 55 at this point. I think he's 54. And he's, I'm going to say 17 feet. Heard Usain Bolt isn't up to much these days. Usain Bolt, the fastest man on the planet. Wouldn't doubt that he still is, to be honest. The underwater viewing area was dope as fuck. Yeah, dude, sometimes he'll come right up to the glass, dude, and like these guys aren't stupid. Like, they can see you there. I want to know what they did the very first time they were in there and they saw a human being right up against the glass. Did they try to react? Did someone say Val? Rage here says that he was trying to look for a group on Valorant for an hour now. Maybe you can get in there with him, Civil. Chick is a 4-hour drive from the zoo. Yo, what's up, Chonk? Good to see you, Chonk. How's it going, Scrub? Hopefully the PC is treating you well. G-Town Gaming. Welcome to Geralto. I've been here all stream, dude. An hour. I've just been rotating, taking my time here. PC's awesome. I love it. I hope it looks good. I turned VSync off for tonight. This is my 4th run. We're just here having a chat about gators. And I've had 0 issues with it so far, dude. I'm so happy I can stream and play on the same system. I hope you're doing well, Chong. It is good to see you tonight. I hope life is treating you fairly. My friend lives in Georgia, so I don't know. The membership would be worth it for her, but I might get one someday. I mean, it'll always be available for you. I mean, some people get memberships that live up north. You know, they'll come down to Florida for the winter time, and they'll go 3 times in the winter. It's always worth it if you plan on going multiple times in the year. Especially if you have, like, family and friends. I don't know about for 2, though. For 2, that's kind of questionable, because then it gets up to 3-4 times a year. But if it's a family of 6, dude, you go twice a year, it pays for itself. Oh, to lure Maximo? I mean, dude, any human being, any adult human being that is able to jog would be able to outrun Maximo, dude. Maximo's not fast. Don't get in the water, though. If you get in the water, it is game over. I promise you that. How old do they live for? Science says 100. I'm gonna say it's a lot more likely like 70 or 80. I think crocs do live longer on average than alligators. I think even 90 is very not out of the realm, but 100 is saying a lot. I wouldn't say 100, even though you'll find that on the internet. Words are hard. Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps to get him out of the water, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I think it would depend on how big is the pool with Michael Phelps. Maximo's pool, not a chance. I'm about to daisy with Starchy Poo. Yo, good luck. Have a good run. I was talking to him earlier about where he's logged on day 1. I was considering downloading day 1 tonight and opted out. But I will be in there soon. Hopefully, hopefully you guys have a good run, though. Let us know how it goes. I'm just sitting in a barn waiting for this rain to stop, distracted by this conversation of the reptiles. Dude, I'm always down. I'm always down to talk about our reptiles. We love reptiles. Just love animals, man. They're, in a lot of cases, better than us people, dude. Steve Irwin had a really cool quote. I've said this before, but you know, he said that crocs are better than people because people, I mean, crocs, they just want to eat you. You know what you're gonna get out of a crocodile. It wants to kill you. So they're not fake. People will pretend like they, you know, they have your best interests in mind and then turn around and backstab you, dude. Crocs will never backstab you. They just want to eat you. Saved another gopher tortoise today? Oh, hell yeah. That is so Florida chick. W's for ya. That makes me happy. Very happy. Also, I don't know if you care about the activate Windows thing, but you can transfer your Windows key to your new PC. Yo, that is actually something that I need to look into. Whenever I went to do this, it says go to your settings to activate Windows. I did that, and it said that I had already done this on a different PC. So what I think happened is the people that built this thing signed into their Windows and kind of downloaded everything themselves and installed shit. And maybe their information is on this. I can do that, or I can try to get my key from my other PC. I actually might need help with that, or just like a tip. Because I tried to do it and it didn't let me. Because it said someone had already tried. I don't know. Who said something else about Valorant? Sybil said, Sybil was asking who said Valorant, but Sybil's about to boot up Daisy, it sounds like. I'll sacrifice my leg to Maximo if it'll make for a dope pick. Do not say that, Coastal. Take that back right now. It is not worth it. I promise you. It's not worth it for the picture. Yo, what's up, Starch? Welcome in, my friend. It is good to see you. Welcome to official Livonia. This is not day 1. Although I do have plans. I do have day 1 plans. I hope you're doing well, sir. Good luck on your run tonight. Do you have issues like I've seen in Virginia and New York with fake ticket sellers outside the zoo? I haven't heard of it. I'm sure that this is a thing. But surprisingly, I have not. No, I have not heard of this issue. That doesn't surprise me, though. People are always trying to be greedy. It's crazy how crocs and alligators used to be massive in the age of the dinosaurs. Like as big as whales, and they've survived so long and adapted to the modern era, and they're smaller now. I don't understand why they're smaller. Yep, their ancient cousin, called Dinosuchus, was actually, I don't know, 40 feet, 40, 50 feet. Imagine the biggest alligator you've ever seen, head to tail. Tack on a bunch of weight, and head to tail, probably 4 of them. That's how big Dinosuchus was, and it was roaming, eating the dinosaurs. It was not actually a dinosaur, it was eating them. W comms, Chonk. He outswam Shaq. Who, Michael Phelps outswam Shaq? I would hope so. What's your favorite species in the zoo? In our zoo, and I can't say alligator or crocodile. It's a great question. Let me get back to you on that, because I gotta think about that. That is a great question. I really like the Indian gharials, just the way they look. They only eat fish. Those are the ones that look like swordfish, really short and, or sorry, really long and fin-snouted. Crocodilian? You're welcome anytime. We would love to have you, my goat. I appreciate that. I definitely am gonna jump into day 1 soon here. I'm actually super comfortable right now on the mouse and keyboard. It's taken me not too long to at least get some of the movements down. Now, PvP is gonna be different. I'm kind of scared to just jump right into PvP and actually be getting shot at. The 1 kill that we had last night, I wasn't getting shot at. I had the jump and everything. I have yet to be shot at, really. And had the chance to shoot back. I know we were getting lit up by Zelenogorsk yesterday. But I actually ran, dude. I was getting shot at yesterday morning in Zelen and ran for my life. I hit like 5 E-pens out of there. You can install Windows without a key, so they might have done that. I don't know, dude. I need to get that shit off the screen, though. It says activate Windows, go to settings to activate. I'll do a quick Google search, see if that gets me anywhere, and then I may have to reach out to the people that built this shit, too. I don't fucking know. What's the IP? I'm dead as hell, Starch. Only you can have the IP. What's up, Nitno? How's your night going, Nitno? Welcome in. Welcome to the PC life. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Welcome to G-Town, aka Geralto, Livonia. Peterson was good. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. We are enjoying a lovely stroll through Livonia on our 3rd night on DayZ on the PC. We normally play console DayZ. How's your night going, Peterson? Whoa. Damn. Yo, thank you for the follow, Peterson. I appreciate you. Dude, we're on PC. Finally, Nitno. Finally. I'm here. I'm here, Nitno. Stand back. Look, it's a meat beater. Powdered milk. Powdered milk is kind of disgusting, IRL, I gotta say. Yo, this chat is absolutely popping off. I know I'm trying to keep up my best here. Gopher tortoises are protected by Florida law because they're a threatened species. I've seen so many people moving them out of the road and such. Yeah, that's the only way that it is legal to move a gopher tortoise in Florida. Is if you're moving it off the road to safety because they get run over so much. It is super sad. We're all about the gopher tortoises, the sea turtles. A very Floridian thing to do, chick. I love it. We're gotta protect them. They're cute as fuck too. Absolutely. It is all about wildlife, dude. Thanks again for stopping by, Nitno, and thank you for the follow, Peterson. I saw some shorts on parrot snakes the other day. Only cute snake I've seen. I think all the snakes, I think every snake is cute unless it's venomous. Even the venomous ones are kind of cute. You guys ever seen a snake drinking water? That might be the cutest thing you'll ever see. I just let Starch kill everyone. That sounds about right. I've told Starch, dude, we ever run again, which we will. Para was specifically asking for a Starch scrubby run. I told him, like, you gotta be my tour guide. You gotta protect me too, Starch. Protect me. Because I am not the keys goat at all. I'll try my best. The comms will be there. I can give effort. I will promise you that. Yeah, they were crazy big. They ate massive dinosaurs. I went to a national park recently with major archaeological history, and there was such cool stuff to learn. Was this in Texas, Chonk? What national park was it? That sounds super cool, dude. Sounds like it was more catered and geared to teaching y'all about the dinosaurs, not specifically like today's reptile species. That sounds pretty cool, Chong. Fantastic. Just setting in for another night of work. You got this, Peterson. What do you do for work, Peterson? We have been talking long and hard right now about what we do, which is work at the zoo. Everyone's loving the alligator talk here. No, we'll have to run at some point, dude. I would love to. It'd be an honor. It'd be an honor, Nitno. I know Arby's and Tack have expressed interest in that too. A Nitno and Scrubby duo. Save the sea turtles. Yo, the chat's kind of wild right now. What are y'all saying? Oh my gosh. You heard me wrong, Sybil. You heard me wrong. You gotta get your ears checked, Sybil. Peterson's a security guard at a rehabilitation facility. Honestly, that's a W, dude. Doing the Lord's work. Do you enjoy what you do, Peterson? That's like night shift, right? Is it 11 p.m. for you? We have a lot of night shifters in the chat. I have a different level of respect for night shift, dude. Because I used to do that shit and never again. Thank you, Starch. Thank you. Starch is gonna protect us if we go on our run. I don't know what server we want to run though. We were talking about day one, but I know like the whole crew runs that, so I don't want to like ruin everyone's progress together. I don't know if everyone's like spread out or tries to log out together. I think we could do a different server too, Starch. Maybe I'll consult with Para. What do you want to see, Para? That's what I'm gonna ask. It ain't fun if it ain't freaky? Jesus Christ. Peterson loves it. Works 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. That sounds about right for what I did. Yeah, I was going in at 10 and I think I was getting off at 7. Is it Is it quiet, Peterson? Is it like a lot of you do shit on your own, or are you actually like with a team socializing all night? Because me, I was absolutely alone, and it was so quiet and peaceful. I just put the AirPods in. Yeah, Big Bend National Park in Texas used to be partly submerged as an aquatic ecosystem in the dinosaur era. One of the biggest areas with the most fossil discovery in North America. That sounds awesome, dude. Now, we sell, like, mining bags with fossils and shark teeth, but I don't know anything about dinosaur fossils. It is super cool to learn about that, though, and to see how big these things were. You kind of look at the fossils and the skeletons of these dinosaurs and like, how, dude? How are these things roaming the planet? The closest thing that we have to dinosaurs today, dude, are alligators, crocodiles, and birds. Birds are technically the last dinosaur. I swear I'm gonna punch Nightbot in the face. They're not all supposed to post at the same time. We gotta... I'll figure it out, chick. I know that Nightbot sometimes with the timers is confusing, because I've had these issues too. It's kind of why I stopped doing it. Slowly but surely we will improve the timer commands. I swear, oh my gosh, I'm way behind here, y'all. I'm sorry, chat. I know I'm behind. I'm trying to get there. You can hot the item on your hotbar again and it puts it back where it was. Ban starch? Never. Or drag it to your model. Dude, I know that I'm doing things the wrong way. I know I'm not being as efficient as I could be, Starch. I don't know what it is. I think some of this is just natural instinct. But also that I'm not used to hitting... what I'm really struggling with is hitting the numbers. I'm struggling to hit all the numbers at the top of my keyboard. The Q and E, I'm actually getting quite used to Q and E, which is the thing I was struggling with before, like, months ago. Now I really just need to get better with all the keys, 1 through 7 right now. Yo, what's up, John? Good to see you tonight, John. Starch shall never be banned. That's my goat right there. It's usually quiet. I'm alone. That's pretty cool. Security guard, you would think maybe has to intervene with issues, but I don't know how much trouble people are getting into at the rehabilitation facility. That's a good thing, honestly, Peterson. Not having to deal with too many problems on a nightly basis is a W, I'd say. Although, I can imagine that could bring some excitement. Being a security guard. Welcome in, dude. Dude dropping the pineapple, we love it. Chickens. Bullet loves his chickens. You know, one of the workers at the zoo gave us gator teeth when we visited. Meant we didn't have to buy them from the gift shop. Yeah, and that shit's overpriced as hell. The thing that you have to know about alligators, they drop sometimes up to 2,000 teeth per lifetime. So you can imagine how many are at the zoo. I mean, there's 700, 800 alligators. You do the math. And yeah, all you have to do is walk into one of the enclosures and pick some up, and that's a pretty good business to run, selling gator teeth if you're at the zoo. But the gator teeth that we sell, they're actually not from the alligators at the zoo. It's funny that y'all are talking about dinosaurs and I'm watching Jurassic World. Yo, I was having a discussion with my coworker today, dude, about Jurassic Park and how many are, how many Jurassic Park movies there are. And we came to the conclusion, based off of our little knowledge on the matter, that there's actually like 7 or 8 of them. There's the original trilogy, then you have the Jurassic World trilogy, and then there's more Jurassic Worlds. So we came to the conclusion that there's at least 7 or 8. Alright, I gotta go for now. Need to finish some work and then bed. See you around. Good night, Scrub. Yo, have a good night, Coastal. Thanks for always stopping by. It's been like 3 nights in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Everyone say goodnight to Coastal. We'll see you around for sure. We'll figure it out eventually. Absolutely, chick. I'm not tripping. You're doing nothing the wrong way. Thank you, Starch. Thank you for supporting us. Even though I know I could be doing things faster and more efficiently. It's nice when people call me out. Because if I don't see other ways to do things, I'm never going to learn. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. But I want to be doing things the fastest way possible. I want people to be able to trust me if they're gonna run with me to do the right things. You'll get there, man. Just keep trucking along. I got it, dude. I'm more locked in than I've ever been, Tack. I am very motivated to learn the keys right now. I gotta look at the numbers again. We'll get there, chick. Don't stress about it too much. You do it how you want to. Efficiency doesn't matter. I think for now it doesn't. It shouldn't matter. I am very hard on myself though, Starch. I have always been a gamer that usually plays pretty well in any game, and I just want to be able to. I don't know, I want to be able to make some cool clips. I want to be able to clip some motherfuckers. And it's just fun, dude. It's fun to be on the keyboard and mouse, for real. I mean, I'm 29. And I have never played any shooter on a keyboard and mouse. This is my first one. For real. Holy shit. Hold up. What do we get? Get in here. I gotta close the door. Holy shit, Peterson. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Thank you for that sub, dude. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, Peterson, for the next 30 days. And you just unlocked all of our cool emotes. I appreciate you, homie. W's in the chat. Thank you, Peterson. Sometimes Peterson has to break up fights, but not often. Hopefully you're built for it. Rage still doesn't think zoos are good. I can see that point of view. What I will say is there are good and bad zoos. But I think all wildlife should probably be left alone unless, you know, you're trying to work on conservation and have those type of efforts, which our zoo absolutely does. I mean, alligators were on the brink of extinction. Now there's almost 2 million in Florida alone. It is probably the most successful conservation story in United States history. Whoa. Drippy Buttsack, subscribe with Prime. Yo, I appreciate that. That name is wild. Thank you for the sub. Coming in hot. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Drippy. And enjoy the emotes there. Technically, there's 3 Jurassic Park movies. If you're including Jurassic World, it's 7. Okay, so there's 4 Jurassic Worlds. That's what we were thinking. We thought that there were 5. Yeah, but there's only the original trilogy for Jurassic Park. And apparently Jurassic Park is the best Jurassic Park. I've never seen any of them, to be honest with y'all. Sybil says, I trust you with my life. Wow. What a statement. I appreciate that, Sybil. I will do my best to protect all of you guys with my life. I would take a bullet for any of you guys. And what I can say is I will give all the effort and all the comms in the world, but I cannot guarantee performance. Thank you for believing in me, Sybil. There are so many keybinds and things you can do that the game doesn't tell you about. Yeah, there's really no real tutorial in DayZ, especially for the controls. Console has a tutorial video. It's like an intro video. I don't think PC has that. But some of y'all mouse and keyboard goats, you know, you guys have been throwing me your suggestions, and I just appreciate it. Also, if you have like graphic settings, or like third-party apps or softwares that will help us have a better experience in DayZ or just any other game, let us know. I do have a Discord link if you wanna shoot me a note. Here's our link there. I'm gonna lurk. Have a good stream. I got you. Have a good run, Sybil. Enjoy day one, and I will. I'll be sure to download day one mods and then go from there. Was planning on that tonight, but plans change, unfortunately. Just realized we have a hype train. That's crazy. Peterson can't have ads. That's illegal, Peterson. It's illegal to have Tsunami advertising on your screen. Thank you again for that subscription. Rage is getting better at Valorant. I only got like 10 hours though. 10 hours is a good chunk of time. I wouldn't put you at veteran status, Rage, but those are some good hours. Keep the grind up. One day you might just be the best in the world. Like you can choose what mag you load by putting it in your hotbar and holding. Oh. Dude, I am not that next level yet to be equipping my mags to my hotbar. That's some next level shit, Starch. I need to start stream. I gotta study Starch's gameplay for real. This man is one of the keys goats. Can learn a lot. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to start watching more PC DayZ, just because I'll be able to learn things too. You're doing good. I wouldn't worry about shit. I'd run with you how you are right now. Well, thank you, Tak. That definitely means a lot. Thank you for your encouragement. The encouraging words are, they go a long way for sure. W subscriber, absolutely. Thank you again, Peterson. And Drippy, thank you for the sub. W name. Dude has watched all the Jurassic Parks. Nitno says, how long you gonna be on? You down for a little Namalsk right now? Oh my gosh, Nitno, coming in hot. You know, I'm gonna say I appreciate the invitation, Nitno. I am absolutely interested, but I'm gonna say no right now. One, because I'm not that comfortable yet. I don't want to hold you back. I know that you're probably going to be moving quickly, and I don't even have Namalsk mods downloaded. I will run with you on Namalsk. However, Nitno, if you'll have me, that would be an honor. I am probably going to finish out my run here on official. Next time, I think you're ready. Thank you for believing in me, Nitno. That honestly means a lot, though, that you even asked. I'll shoot you a note, Nitno. I think Namalsk would be fun. That's also on the list. Namalsk kind of scares me, though. That was not my first choice for a map, for a community map. I'm not gonna lie. I'll also need you to protect me and be my tour guide, if that's okay. Only a human can save a tadpole and a teaspoon of water under the hot sun. Sometimes we have to intervene. I love it. Absolutely, Drippy. It's a great way to put it. Human intervention is sometimes a beautiful thing. Wildlife is important. Even me? What, trust you with my life? I don't know. It's hard for me to trust anybody these days, to be honest. Peterson says press F11. Alright, Peterson. I know what that button does. You can't fool me, Peterson. You can't fool me. You probably can, but just not with that. Not with that one. Thanks again for the lurk, Civil. Press Alt F4? What does that do, dude? Console also has the slideshow that teaches you about combat. It does. Yeah, console has a lot of tutorials actually in the main menu. I need to look at the DayZ main menu on PC. I haven't done that. We need a scrubby run on the lab. Yeah, Ghost and Muffin have played the lab. Ghost was trying to encourage me to play the lab. I may have to do that one day, dude. That's heavily modded, though. Starch is goated. I learned from him as Brian. I've been watching quite a bit of Brian. He usually plays at a good time for me, Peterson, because when he goes live, I'm winding it down for the night. And it's 11:22 right now. It's actually quite early. Like tonight, I'm hoping that someone in the crew goes live and I can watch him. He was playing Day 1 Cherno yesterday night. That's the one that I'm probably gonna play, Day 1 Cherno. I think they have Livonia as well as Namalsk. Thanks again for asking about Namalsk, and no, I am almost ready, I think, to start at least duo running. I'm trying to take my time with the big group runs because I don't want to hold nobody back. Plus, I'm gonna be chatting my ass off. Like, I'm a big yapper, obviously. I don't like slowing nobody down. Best song on the soundtrack for real right now. Yo, I officially hit a month played on Fortnite on my Xbox. Yo, 30 days for dude on the Xbox? W's, dude. I think I have that amount of time on COD 4 on Xbox 360, which was like one of my main games that I grinded. Don't do it. Alt F4 quits the game. WComms tack, thank you. I wasn't gonna do it. I really don't do anything without consulting. Then also forming my own solution to that. 31 days for dude. GG's, dude. Certified grinder. Do just F4? Alright, what does just F4 do? Somebody else tell me other than Chick. That cares about my well-being. And 29 days on DayZ. 29 on DayZ? That's really good, dude. You've played DayZ quite a bit. Not just official. Trust me, emotes, you good? Alright, Tax says emotes is F4. But Alt F4 is quit the game? F4. Oh my god. WF4. That's actually hilarious. Y'all are crazy. That's funny as hell. Alright, so we just hit all of Geralto, dude. I'm about to get out of here. Nothing through Geralto tonight. I've been playing since about this time last year, so I spent about 1/12 of the last year on DayZ. That's awesome, dude. It always makes me happy to see you playing DayZ, dude. Especially at the tower. We definitely miss you up at the tower. Heli this way, I'm gonna hit that. All the F buttons are emotes, pretty much? Okay. Are there any F buttons other than F11 that I should be avoiding? I also have 31 days on Warzone and Black Ops 6 and 7. Like, combined? I would imagine that's combined. Damn, you got damn near 30 days on every fucking game, dude. Jesus. Those are your mains right now, dude. Shit, propane. Got the gas set up. Let's fucking go. Yo, what's up, Park? Good to see you, Park. How was your day? Welcome to official Livonia. This is G-Town, aka Geralto. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Combined, but mostly Warzone. They're all combined onto one app on the Xbox. Oh shit. Call of Duty, Warzone, Black Ops 6. Wait, 6 and 7 are combined. Why did they combine 6 and 7? I can see Warzone. But why are Black Ops 6 and 7 combined? That's kind of weird. This is also annoying. I can't get up on that ledge. There we go. Knock on wood, I'm not having any connection issues tonight. Yesterday we were disconnecting as all fuck. Good day. Hope the mouse and keyboard coming along. It really is, dude. I turned off VSync as well. I feel like my movement is a little bit more consistent. Shout out to Starch for helping us out with that earlier. Yeah, I feel a lot better on the keyboard and mouse than I did yesterday even. I heard a heli in the distance back here. I'm gonna try to look for the smoke. The only way to get them is through the Call of Duty Home app on the Xbox. I understand that part. I just don't understand why Black Ops 6 and 7 are one, like the playtime is combined in those. They should be separate. Just my opinion. My humble opinion. Oh, there it is right there. I see the castle in the distance as well, dude. The rendering is crazy. What the fuck am I looking at right now? Meat beater plus oil? I'm dead as hell. I is hunger. Grab some food, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Food never hurt nobody, I swear. Yo, can anybody, now that we've settled in, can anyone notice my fan on the PC? Has it bothered anyone? I know that this mic is sensitive, and I haven't done any filters with it yet. Is the fan noticeable at all? No. I still don't understand why that ladder sounds like metal. That's a great observation, dude. I don't know. Jerpy, I don't hear a fan. Nope, it's good. Okay, thank you, thank you. The only thing is, what I can tell you, OBS hears it because it's making the audio is flickering on OBS, showing me that something is coming through. But thank you for letting me know. I'm just gonna leave it like that then. I'm not gonna put a filter on the mic right now. If it gets worse in the future, I'll do that. But if you guys didn't know, this is only my third night on PC. We have played console Daisy for the last 7 years on Xbox and PlayStation, and we just got a fully functional PC that I can stream off of as well, and play. So now we're playing PC Daisy, and it's been a great experience so far. But I also want to make sure the stream is the best possible quality. And yeah, turning VSync off was a huge thing. It feels a lot better from yesterday, even. I want to see Scrubby play Fortnite on mouse and keyboard. I think I can make that happen one day. Now, I'm probably going to play a controller first. But I think that'll happen, dude, at some point. I'll just give it a try. Probably play no build, too. I'm not ruling that out at all, dude. We still need a 1v1 on Fortnite. I agree. It'll happen. That'll happen as well. That is on the list. I'm sorry we didn't make that happen, like, immediately. It was just not on the, it was not on the top of the list for me. Try to avoid Fortnite, dude. I was heavily addicted to Fortnite in the past. I can only be addicted to one game at a time. I'd beat you on mouse and keyboard for sure. Yeah. I think so. I'm just gonna be honest, dude. Controller is a different story. I think I got you on controller. Just based off of how much I've played. I just believe in myself. That's why I say that. Drippy ended up with a foot pedal in the early days of Fortnite, trying to be the fastest builder ever. The foot controller is pretty useful for a game like Fortnite because there are so many binds. Dude, Fortnite, the ceiling for skill in that game is absurd. I used to play pretty competitive Fortnite on Xbox whenever there were like console cups. Once they combined all systems and they went to skill-based matchmaking, I mean, I know they have arena and everything. I was only ever interested in playing casual Fortnite, and then I got into the console cups. And I don't know, I think they should have kept console separate from PC because ping is such a factor in that game. And I also think that a game like that would benefit from controller-only lobbies, because it's not easy to keep up on controller against the keyboard and mouse. Damn, Hunter gear. Controller you win 10 to 8. 10 to 8, dude? I say 10 to 2. Maybe. I honestly might win 10-0 on controller, dude. I'm not being cocky. Especially if we're building. There's console cups going on this season. Duos. I'm always looking for a duo. You know that? I might be interested in that, dude. When do those start? I think you've told us this, but it's just, again, not really on the, it's not really high on my list right now. Fortnite is dangerous for me, dude. Not cocky, confident. Yeah, I'm definitely confident on a controller in Fortnite. I mean, I've told you guys this. The only reason we had our first ever PC is from the Winter Royale. I duoed with somebody fucking random, and we ended up placing. We each got $1,000 from it, and then I paid for a PC using that shit. So then I was like, wow. Maybe I'm okay at Fortnite. And then we got onto keyboard and mouse, or then people started playing keyboard and mouse for real and started learning new metas, and then the game just changed. Now, competitive Fortnite is all about ping. That's one of the big problems. They've been going on? Okay, we're February. Yeah, we're in February right now. Are they going on all year? We still have time to try. Big W. Yeah, hopefully we still have some time to think about it. I'll think about it, dude. Competitive now is all about ping, storm surge, and zone pulls. That's also true, dude. Like you're saying, storm surge tags. Yo, heli right here. Arby's just hit a 125 stream streak. Big W, Arby's. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Always showing so much love. Hope you're having a good night, Arby's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. East Side Castle and heli here in the center of the field. I'm going for it. I'm gonna be back in a second. I got you, dude. W comms. Let me actually ring out. If we hit the heli, we're gonna need to make space. Guaranteed. Marty's on a 15 stream streak. Oh, hell yeah, Marty. Thank you, sir. I'm saluting that for sure. It's been good to have you here. Sheesh. Big numbers there, big numbers. Sheesh. Yo, I heard that. I heard that alert. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got the alerts working. Wait, y'all heard that, right? I don't think... I did that last night, actually, and completely forgot to ask. You heard that? Oh, hell yeah. I know, they're so original, dude. Sheesh. Should I go loud at the heli for the fuck of it? I'm gonna do it. Sometimes you gotta have fun at the helis, right? Wait, did I just get shot at? No. Ghillie hood, ghillie suit. I'm about to rock the ghillie, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm just so slow, dude. I'm so slow right now. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to fucking drop here. This is gonna get me killed, just hanging out like this. Bruh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to go quickly. I'm not used to doing the inventory quickly like this. I'm used to just like sitting there and thinking for a second. You know, I feel safe in the heli here. I'm fine just sitting in a bush with this game. I play it to relax, dude. That's my favorite way to play. That's why solo is just so fun, because you can really play at your own pace and not worry about it. I completely agree with that. I love solo Daisy, dude. Bring me that bandana. Hell yeah. M16 mag? I need that, actually. Kind of want to throw the marksman. We haven't even hit outside the heli, dude. But I'm taking this fucking ghillie suit. It's gonna help me out in the long run, I think. Hopefully. Oh, I got no room. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. What else we got? If you have to hit respawn, you know where to find us? I absolutely know where to find you guys. I have to say, though, it might be a while before I show up. Because I am not committing to anything right now, base building wise. Because if I do, you know how tied down I'm going to get if I do commit to that. I just want it to be upfront. Did you discuss the dev update? No, what was the, I saw they were streaming today. What was that about? No, I have no idea. What is the dev update about? Tell us. I know. I'm just trying to learn how to play the goddamn game right now, dude. I'm still such a lost puppy. Like, I really am a lost puppy right now. That's enough. That's enough. I'm curious what it means by the XS getting its own Xbox version. Wait, I have no idea what you're talking about, though. So the Series X and S on Xbox are getting their own version of DayZ. That's a W. Sounds like. That's a W for console, absolutely. Oh. Alright, rate the drip. That's crazy. It's 10 out of 10, chick. This is 10 out of 10, easy. 9.8 out of 10? Damn. What would improve it? Green plate? Maybe like a ski mask? This is tough. And it's in good shape, this ghillie. It is a 10? I would say 9.9. I don't know if it's a 10. 10 is hard to do. I think 9.9 is fair. 9.8 is fair as well, I gotta say. Server restart in 10. This is so good for Livonia too. Shit, holy shit, scared the shit out of me, man. Why can't I switch to my... Alright. Alright, I am lagging bad right now. Alright, just gonna shoot then. Alright, I am so bugged. Do you guys see that shit? Alright. Hopefully I log back in and I'm alive. I wasn't able to shoot or switch weapons. Well, I was able to shoot, but I wasn't hitting the wolves there. It was so weird. I better be alive, bro. I really don't want to be at the coast, bro. There's probably a base nearby. Lags when those bases have a lot of loot. That was more than just lag. That was like full-on desync, dude. But the wolves were still hitting me. That was super annoying. Shit. Okay. I'm okay. The wolves also aren't here. Hopefully my ghillie isn't ruined. I was just trying to switch to my R12. I was trying to take those puppies out with that. Yeah, badly damaged hood. Of course, dude. After I had just repaired it. And I don't think I saved anything to repair, dude. I gotta go back to that heli. Yeah, I'm yellow health. That's such an L. The wolves didn't pay for prio. That's so annoying, dude. Because now my ghillie hood is not in pristine condition. I actually need to repair it. And I'm down in health now, too. That R12 with the marksman's kind of crazy, though, I will say. Badly damaged hood. So annoying. Now, did I actually shoot my SK is the question. No, I did not. Doesn't look like I even shot my SK. Alright, now we gotta wait for our health to go back up a little bit. Oh, my bandana's ruined too. Great. Just take that off. I can't even get a direction on that heli. I'm just gonna guess. Want to go back and get like a sewing kit at least. I think the server is supposed to actually reset here too soon. Yeah, 5 minutes till restart. Woke up after taking a nap from a build sesh today, and someone had knocked down the 3 lower walls to my boxes and dropped everything on the floor but forgot to lower the flag, so I didn't lose much. Damn, so all that shit was still there. I guess that's a W. It doesn't sound like you have too much to repair. That's always a shame, though, whenever you had just done some building and then it's rated, you know, not even like 24 hours in. Any sort of investment build-wise that you make with, you know, crates or something like that, I always would like to see that shit last more than 24 hours. You know, give it another day, and then it's worth it. Because then you can make some more shit happen, but it's always a shame whenever that doesn't last as long as you had hoped. You know what? Let's go kill one of these cows here. Because I have a cooking setup. They're close to the tree line too, which is nice. I don't have that much inventory to... Can wait till the restart too. Although the cow might not be there when I come back. This is 129? Yes, yes, yes. We are in 129 right now, correct. I am a Gilly Man Ranger. Welcome back, Ranger. How's it going? Yes, we hit a heli and we got a full ghillie. Now, my game lagged a little bit and the wolves almost ruined my hood and my pants. I hit a pretty big lag spike, unfortunately, and these were in pristine condition, the pants and the hood. But now I gotta find me a sewing kit. I'm ready for war right now. Now the server just restarted. Alright, let me go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, lovely people, I am back. Oh, of course. Of course it's raining. Yeah, I saw that drop down. I was testing with the little USB mic from a cheap headset. I just didn't see a way to send it to the Xbox VoIP. Oh, no, this is the reason that I don't use game chat. I don't know if it's possible to talk in game chat using a USB mic that's plugged into your PC. That is one of the problems. Everything should arrive by Monday morning, so that's what I'll be doing Monday night probably. I got you, dude. Yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask. But I don't know if there's a way to talk in game chat. Yeah, and not have it doubled or echoed into the stream. I think that you would, yeah, true, because you would need to have a secondary mic. You would pretty much need to talk into two mics. And there might be an echo, and yeah, even then, I don't know how that I would set that up. Not possible, Chick says. Yeah, it might just not be possible. I feel like there could be a workaround, but it's not something that I've ever looked into. Yeah, so just use headset mic for game chat and standalone for stream. You could do that. Yeah, you could do that. But I think you'll need a chat link cable in order to be able to hear the game chat. My brain's not braining right now. Yeah, whenever you get your shit on Monday, let us know what kind of issues, if at all, that you're having. And I can look into what I have going on and see if we can help you. I have a USB foot pedal I can bind mute to. That would be useful. That'd be useful as long as you can be in game chat. I just don't know if it is possible. It's not easy to stream, you know, console OBS. I learned this the hard way. You just won't hear your alerts or PC audio. That's true as well. If you have a mic plugged in to your controller, you're not going to hear alerts, which for some people is a big deal. For some others, maybe not. For me, I do like hearing the alerts if I can. And I'll text if I can't find Papa BT earbud in one ear link to the laptop. Yeah, just let us know. If you find a way to talk in-game and hear your PC stuff, let me know. Yeah, that would be great. Well, it's the chat link cable. I can hear. Oh, talk in game. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't talk in game. No, that's facts, chick. I misread that. Yeah, I'll probably FaceTime my bro. He used to stream D&D with 6 other people on Twitch, so I'm sure he knows some workarounds. I hope he does. Yeah, if you find out any useful information, definitely pass it along as well. I'm sure a lot of people here would be interested. Yo, what's up, Jax? Good to see you again, my friend. How's your night been going? I'm having a pretty good night. We are enjoying a lovely run through Livonia official servers. This is our 3rd night on PC. I'm still getting used to the keyboard and mouse. I asked him to hop on DayZ via cloud with me, and he was like, "Ew, controller, nah." And some people, dude, some people, they just don't respect the controller. I get it. Never gonna beg anyone to play controller DayZ, but I don't think it's as bad as people say. I know it's not as bad as people say. And honestly, I say, if you think that controller on DayZ sucks, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's usually the people that have never played it, or have played it once, that have this strong opinion. Yeah, I'll never play DayZ on controller. Lame as fuck. But yeah, they said supposedly they fixed numerous duping exploits and tire rating in the 129. I don't give a fuck about tire rating. But that's fine. I mean, as long as they're fixing things, that's fine with me. But duping exploits, like, they've had this since I've started playing the game. They had duping 7 years ago. I don't really believe that they've fixed it completely, but if they fixed some of the ways to do it, that's beneficial. Anything is beneficial if they're gonna say that they've done this. I'm for it. How's the run going? It's going good, dude. Right now we're cooking up some cow meat. I threw on the full ghillie at a heli, so my storage is really low. I don't even know why I'm cooking all this beef. I'm not gonna be able to carry it at all, and I don't want to just sit here. How's your night going, Slim? Why does it sound like the gas stove is still burning here? Switch on. Let me relog here and see if I can still hear it. I'm back. I maybe kind of possibly got hella distracted. It's all good, dude. I understand. Hopefully it was a healthy distraction. Good. So glad I'm not in the rain. That is a W. I know you said you don't like being wet at work, Slim. It was beautiful out today. There was no rain in the sky. Oh, you were doom scrolling. Hey, doom scrolling can be a W too. It just depends on what kind of content you're consuming, dude. Even if it was just for entertainment, that's not the worst thing. We had a gloomy day, but it was 50, so I'll take that. And it was foggy and raining all day for dude. Damn. Y'all had gloomy days today? Pouring rain now? But you're inside though, right, Slim? You said you're not wet. I'm outside smoking. All my planes got brought in, so no working in the rain. Oh, hell yeah. And it doesn't sound like you're outside even when you're working on the planes. It sounds like you're inside cleaning them. Am I correct in my assessment there? And hopefully if it's raining, you guys can still wear like use some sort of water resistant, you know, and have some coverage, like maybe bring an umbrella, I don't know. You know, wear a poncho, raincoat. Those things work in IRL too, believe it or not. The raincoats. Depends how busy we are. If we are slow, I have to do exterior stuff too. Oh shit. So if you're busy, you're outside. What do you wear if it's raining? Do you have like a raincoat or something like that? They provide us yearly allowances for rainproof workwear. Okay. Can you use the allowance on literally anything, or does it have to be on apparel? Cause shit, I just take the money. I'd use that on something else, for real. I'm wearing a $280 waterproof Carhartt. Oh my gosh, that's goated, Slim. You must love that. That's nice. That's really nice. That's fucking awesome. I have to spend it on clothes and buy from their website. Okay. Well, it's cool. Do they have a whole, like, list of things? Sounds like you got options, too. Do they give you, like, 80 in allowance? I love the clothes they provide. I look like a traffic cone, though. Yeah, how much do they give you? Well, no, he just said 280. He said 280. Or no. What did he say? No, they give you an allowance, so what is the allowance? Is it more than 80? Hopefully it's a little more than that. You get 400 a year for shirts, different pants, hoodies, coats, all kinds of shit, belts and hats. Holy shit. 400? Dude, I would be going crazy with that. That's a W, Slim. That is a W. That's awesome. That's awesome they do that for you. And 200 every 2 years for boots. Never used it though. I hate Red Wing. Well, you have to use. Well, what are you using that 200 on then? You gotta use that 200 up, Slim, and at least get boots. I mean, do you have to return this shit, or is it yours? I'm taken care of. My job's very, very cozy. That's why I put up with the night shift. Dude, that's awesome that they take care of you. Yeah, because you have to have some incentive to work night shift. That's not for everybody. And even if you are doing it, like, it's just not easy. Throw them on Marketplace, I'm dead. I don't spend it. The 200 goes to waste. I let that shit expire. I get Goodyear slip on Skechers. Dude, I mean, if they're giving you money to spend on apparel, just buy what you can. Give them to someone for Christmas. Yeah, if it's your shit, if you own it after that, somebody's gonna use that shit, Slim. Shit, send it to me. I'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway right here on Slim's apparel. I'd definitely be buying hoodies and give them as gifts. Oh yeah, that's cool. How do you throw? What button is throw? Just trying to throw this gas can. I was trying to hit G. No, G is drop. Oh yeah, as soon as it touches my body, I don't have to give nothing back, but my company name is plastered on everything we buy except the pants and belts. Well yeah, if they're giving you an allowance and it's on their website, you gotta be representing Slim, and that's fine. My fam is dripped out in my work gear. That's awesome. Your family must love that you do that for them. I think that's a W, Slim. No matter if you like it or not, someone else is gonna like it. That's awesome. Hell yeah, $80 Carhartt hoodies for everyone. That's what I'm saying, man. Someone's gonna eat that shit up regardless. But that's... You like that, though. Those are nice. Yeah, whenever it's chilly or cold out, I'm wearing our... we have Port Authority. jackets. And Colombia. Water resistant and thermal insulated. Again, very, very cushy. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a W, that's just W investment from the company. Yo, we have Port Authority Seattle Slickers. Love those things. Trying to remember what brands we have. Can look tomorrow. Port Authority is pretty comfy. But you don't wear it year round just because it's usually for colder weather. Not wearing that shit in the summer at all. Summertime, bro. I wear my own pants. I hate the shorts they provide. Being a dude and having to pick a side for your you know what is not ideal. As long as they allow you to also invest in clothing that you might want to, you don't have to wear their shit. That's nice too. You got work in the AM? Yes, sir. 8 a.m. It's 12:30 right now. Like, I'll probably be getting off soon-ish. We'll see if we hit 4. Yeah, it'll probably be another pretty long day tomorrow. Or I guess today. As long as it fits the colors, they don't care. Women can't wear leggings or tights though, lame. Yeah, what's the reasoning behind that? Kilts? I'm dead. Yeah, we have to. I mean, we can wear pretty much whatever, as long as it, yeah, matches the colors or the theme. But if it has a logo on it, you have to patch it up with one of the zoo logos. They say it's distracting and unprofessional in the workspace. I think everyone's opinion would be different on that. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Smelly. I hope you had a good day, sir. Welcome to official Livonia. We are in Geralto. We're waiting for our health to go back up. We were forced to log out because we were attacked by wolves, and they were just bugged. Take a look at the drip. We're also eating cow meat. Pretty much just waiting for our health to go up, but we are full ghillie SKR12. Good to see you, Smelly. My first year, I wore a banana suit on Halloween because they said we could dress up at work. So I'm called Banana Boy by a bunch of the techs to this day. That is hilarious, dude. I also had a pretty notorious banana suit back in the day. I actually wore that like 3-4 Halloweens in a row, dude. I loved my banana suit as well. The fact that you wore that to work, though, that's next level shit. I never wore that shit to work. Creating owners and cleaning planes in a banana suit? Or greeting owners and cleaning planes in a banana... Yeah, but there's no way the banana suit was the most ridiculous. I bet someone else beat you out with the most ridiculous costume. But if they said you can wear a costume, like, who gives a shit? Make people laugh and smile. I was the only union employee who dressed up. I'm dead. I mean, you're just having fun, Slim. Those guys, they're fun suckers. It's okay, Slim. I respect the hell out of that. Everyone else was company side. I would have given you a raise, Slim. Your bosses loved it. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. You gotta get on their good side somehow, Slim. I'm dead. I love it, Slim. You're a real one for that, the banana suit. Alright, health is good. I don't think you have enough eppies. I'm dead, dude. Did you see what happened yesterday at Zelen? I need all the eppies in the world. We got hit from like 100, 200 meters. I'm just a sucker for the eppies, dude. I really am. I mean, unofficial, it's just you can't ever get enough, dude. Such a huge advantage to like flank or get away. Even just get from place to place quicker. Never know when you may need to epi. Yeah, you get shot at, you have no idea where they are, or like you get shot at from a weird angle, you just hit the epi, reposition. Also just to get away and disengage. Oh, I saw, made me chuckle. Dude, I'm just scared. I'm scared on PC. I'm also like, I was saying, a lost puppy, dude. Like, I need to be able to survive. I'm in full survival mode right now. I'm not really hunting, you know, players right now. I never leave any behind. I'll just stab myself as I leave hospitals just to not leave any behind. That's facts, dude. You don't want anyone else in the area using that loot either against you. That's my theory. If you can't use it, nobody can. That's another thing that that could be a nice change. If you use something, you have multiple of that. It would replace it on the hot bar and wheel. I do like that idea. If you have like 2 eppies, you equip one, and if you use it, it's replaced again. I like that idea, actually, Marty. That's a W take. They do need to add that, low-key. 2 would have sufficed, but it's alright. You have to get comfortable yourself. Probably 2. Even 1, I would have probably been able to get away. Just because I was running into the tree line. I also think he was like 200-300 meters away. So, I mean, I had to jump to start running away. I mean, I probably had 400-500 meters of distance, but I wanted to secure victory tack. And we definitely did that. He was definitely on that hill. Yeah, I think he was up by the barn, dude. Now, that was quite a shot. He fucking hit me from a distance. If he was on that hill. That's a hard shot. I bet he had like a rangefinder or some bullshit. It's all good, man. I'm just teasing. It's all good. I can take the heat. You know, I can take the heat. I've heard it all, Tack. Let's get out of here. I'm telling you, PC shots are a lot easier once you get used to it. Oh, I believe it. I mean, it's just mouse, dude. Your aim is just better on a mouse. That's just how it is. It's a lot easier to control your shots and to line it up and hit precision, with precision. I would like to try controller though and just see. Bah. Bah. I'm the goat, Slim. Bah. Bah. I'm dead. The fucking goat. That's it, Nate. That's it. Yo, looks like G-Town was gassed. Is it worth rigging out and drying off? W-clip. W-clip. Thank you, Chick. Thank you. Just kidding around. Bah, bah. There was another noise there too, like the sheep was like. Isn't that the name for young goat? I have no idea, to be honest. Is that like a... Who is young goat? Another heli? You gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm not turning around for that. I'm dead. This R12 marksman's crazy. Baby goat. That's me. You can call me baby goat. But the heli could have M16. It's I just came from that way, Slim. That's the only issue. Also, that's going back up north. Like, I actually was in Geralto and I went back up north to hit that other heli. And that kind of, like, loses... I'm losing progress doing that because I want to head south. Want to end up at Dolnik. I see that heli too. I'm dead as hell. Tack's trying to hunt us down. Good luck, Tack. Just goat shit. That's it. A baby goat is called a kid. Oh, really? I did not know that. W comms. I don't know, you might get me with that marksman R12. I love it. The only reason I have it on the R12 is so I could save space. I didn't want the marksman in my inventory. And I'll just hip fire with the R12. Honestly, I should load it up with slugs now that we have the marksman on it. You're not wrong. Let me throw some slugs in there when I get a chance. Figured that's why you had it. You gotta save space, man. I'm a minimalist, especially with this ghillie suit. I can't be fucking around. I am being extremely efficient with the inventory now. You know, hopefully we can eventually drop the SK. Throw the marksman on like the LAR or something. I will say I'm balling with this marksman DMR. Dude, stay the fuck away from me, Tack. If I step into the tree line, I may have a nice little flank on you. Just kidding. Those are fighting words, dude. I would never attack. And I guess I got 4 kills on this character too. Did you like write it down, or have you gotten 4 kills since like you know that for sure? That's GG's. Geared as fuck compared to Arby's. He's got USG Mosin. Maybe I'd take the Mosin over the SK. Maybe I probably would actually. I'll trade you the SK for the Mosin, Arby's. What do you think? It tells me that on the main screens. Oh, that's right, dude. The PC, Daisy, it records your stat. I forgot about that. That's a W for PC. They need that on console. That's not too hard of a thing either to do, I feel like. Just to have the game record your shit. I look like a bum compared to the both of them. You're getting there, chick. You'll get there. I promise. Dude, all this is grinding. You just have to grind. That's all Daisy is. Everyone thinks there's more to it. Daisy is just about who grinds more. I swear. Yes, sir. It's accurate too. I do remember the kill somewhat. When I think about it, was just a while back. Have you gotten any on this server? I'm assuming you're on this server. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but I just have that feeling. I want a semi-auto shotty. The R12 doesn't help that want. This is such a cool gun, dude. Best gun they've added in a long time, the R12. Now we got slugs in it. Chick's got a pump and MP5. That's not that bad. I mean, you're armed and dangerous, I will say. The KIM I have is the one I took off Para's dead body. Oh my gosh. I want to see Attack and Para run, dude. Para's been turning the streams back on. I love it. What? This server? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, Tack. I believe you. Yo, the broom is actually goated. That dried the ghillie suit off very quickly. Hell yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'm the one who killed him. He was starting fresh. As long as you had Para's consent, I am okay with that. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, I missed Para for sure, dude. He's one of the realest. Absolutely. It was definitely consent. We were testing something. Me and Para have great runs. We laughed the whole time. Yeah, I definitely need that in my life again, dude. Because I've definitely watched one of your runs, and I think it was Arc Raiders. It was definitely good vibes. It's always nice to watch a duo that has good chemistry, dude. That's... I would say, for me, that's Acid. More than anyone. Try my best to have chemistry, though, with anyone that we play with. You just click, though, with some people. I think Acid sees the game a lot the way I do, too, which is what helps with that. Oh yeah, Arc Raiders was fun. We destroy people in duos and laugh while doing it. Hera's fucking goated on the keys too, dude. I didn't know what I was watching. I still don't know what I'm watching when I watch Arc, but I'm there for the vibes. He's definitely good. He just won't admit it. Yeah, he is a humble king, Para. Very humble person. We love that. It's good to be humble, man. I try my best. Sometimes you gotta hype yourself up, though. Alright, let's actually try to run south here. I mean, we've been in Geralto literally all night. I've spent 3 hours in Geralto. Can y'all believe that? And just, like, kind of outside the premises. Watched him snipe a motherfucker at 200 meters with a longhorn for a shot. Dude, I think I saw that clip. I saw him turn up with the longhorn. I don't know if it was 200 meters. I've seen him use the longhorn though, for sure. Yo, what's up, Hernan? I don't know what to play. Bored as fuck. Just drinking, stare at my screen, bro. You were doing that the other night, Hernan. Well, we're here on DayZ now. You wanted to get a character started, I'm sure that we can set something up at some point, whatever server you want. Dude, maybe we should run Star Wars, Hernan. We should run Star Wars server. That one I might be down for, because I fucking love Star Wars. Like, that's actually probably at the top of my list now that you say it. Or now that we're talking about this shit. You want to run Star Wars, Hernan? Dude, send me the server on Discord. I might be very interested in that. He's my bestie, and oh, he does when it's me and him playfully shit-talking to each other. He loves his longhorns. That makes me so happy, dude. Para's such a good guy. And I definitely miss his streams. I'm down. It's a base building server too. I don't know if I'll be building a base, Hernan. You want to build a base on Naboo? No, I just want to use the lightsabers, though. What kind of pop is that server, Hernan? Like, are we going to run into people? You just explore? No, that's fair, dude. That's fair. I was watching you stream it, dude. When you streaming that shit? Turn the stream on again, Hernan. 20 out of 50? I mean, we'll take 20. I love 20 pop. As an official player, dude, I love 20 pop. It's right. That's like the sweet spot. Not too much lag on 20 pop as well. It's a lot of quests. Dude, give me a lightsaber. Give me a lightsaber, we'll go to Mustafar. And I want the Mustafar playing cards. I remember that very specifically from your last stream that you did. I think the last time you streamed was Star Wars. or something like that. But I was praising the deck of cards that you had. Laura says Fortnite really griefed the fuck out of me by having the game crash 3 out of 10 comp matches you get. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Laura, I have played comp in the past with the 10 game setup, and a couple of my games have crashed, and it just kind of griefs your whole tournament. I'm sorry about that. I hope you had fun in the games that you were able to finish, and you won a game or two. But I know that feeling all too well, unfortunately. You gotta find bunker keys to find items to craft, to explore new sections of the map. We gotta find bunker keys. That sounds like a pretty adventurous server, Hernan. Send me the server number, or send me the server like name, and I'll take a look on DZSA when I launch it up. I would be down to play Star Wars. It's build 2, so I need all 10 to get some good scores, because I don't build. Shit, Laura. Wait until you place a fence kit on PC? Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine rotating that shit with a mouse. I'm gonna be chef's kiss right there. It's called Empire Z, I believe. It's fun. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that. Empires. Is there only one Empire Z server? Hernandez hyping up Empire Z type shit? Dude, I love Star Wars, Laura. I know Hernan has said, you know, let's run on PC. That might be our server, Hernan. Fucking Empire Z. Give me the red lightsaber. It's fun, so good. I'm excited to base build, but I'm in no rush. Laura started on Empire Z to learn keyboard and mouse. Then some big streamer promoted it, and a bunch of lame, toxic people got on the server, and you got off of it. And I have gotten on it a couple times since. Yeah, maybe you can join us in the, in a galaxy far, far away, Laura. That would be a goated trio right there. Now, I do want to start with the duo runs. The trio's gonna get kind of overwhelming for me, I think. But, I am down. Star Wars on the list. I think the stream might eat that shit up. There's 2, but one is first, and the other is third. Okay, let's do the first, probably, right? There is 2, but they're the same server. One's first and third. Laura used to have a baby Yoda. That's a W. Grogu. It's not baby Yoda, or it's Grogu, okay? Get it right. Tactical bag. Not even a bad find there. Shit, dude, I was trying to lock that Zed out. I did everything you could do on the map. Certified Empire Z grinder. Damn nice. I just ran around griefing bases. Damn, you were eco-rating with the lightsaber, Hernan? Had 2 or 3 bases around the map, one big one and a couple that house like food and water. Laura, I did not know you were a base builder. What the fuck? I'm so slow on the keys, bro. Oh, hell yeah. So the one I played on, you couldn't base raid? Oh shit. You had bases, but you couldn't get raided? That's kind of cool. That you could just expand your base. Yo, good evening, Rich. I heard today that experimental servers are running 129 again. I saw that the devs did a stream today, but I don't know what they talked about. Apparently they addressed some of the duping and like tire rating. That's what Marty said, but yeah, I didn't really catch it, but I mean, we're back to experimental. That means that probably within the next month or two, right? We'll get the update. Good to see you, Rich. Welcome to shooting range. We're down pretty far south. I mean, you know where we are. You're a Livonia, man. I didn't build the base. My friends did. Your friends built the base for you, so you were leeching, Laura. You were leeching off their goods. I simply supplied them with the guns, ammo, food, and water. Okay, so you were a loot runner. Everyone needs a loot runner. Honestly, W, Laura. Yo, let's build a base on Empire Z. I remember all those times we spent all night fighting dupers. You remember that? On PlayStation, you talking about, Hernan? Honestly, W shed fight. That's a very memorable one. I won't ever forget that one. That was up by Colin Brody as well. I felt really bad for the owner because he built the server to play with his son and it was no base rating. And then it got promoted and people were throwing tantrums about no rating and it got really out of hand for him. I mean, it's his server, like, it's his rules. I don't understand why people are complaining here. Yeah, you kind of do feel for anybody that is in that position that, you know, they want to run a server their own way and everyone is just not enjoying it the way that they want to run it. That is a shame. But I don't know, what can you do, man? Like, you know that you can't please everybody. You as an owner, as an admin, as a coder, if you have your own server, you're doing what you want. You have to know you're not going to please everybody. I'll defend with the OG squad. OG squad, Hernan. Yeah, the PlayStation gang was on another level. Maybe one day we'll bring it back. Canteen. PlayStation getting left behind, no ETA for them on update. PlayStation never gets experimental, but they will get the update. Whenever the update happens, they'll get it, but PlayStation never gets experimental, unfortunately. Shit. The tantrums resulted in 3 servers being made. 1 for PvP, no bases. 1 for bases with rating. And 1 for bases, no rating. Dude, that's how you lose the, like a player base. Especially if you don't have full pop all the time. Unless there's a demand for more servers because of population, it's just gonna spread the community too thin, the player base. That's what they did with Karma Crew on console, dude. I feel like some of the Karma Crew on console is just low pop because there's too many servers, too many maps for people to choose from. Just my opinion, but... I'm looking at Empire Z. The one that has people is PvE with PvP zones. I mean, I would play it to explore with Hernan and potentially Laura here. I don't know if the PvP is what would be the selling point. I don't really know though. I just want to use a lightsaber attack, to be honest with you. I just want to use a lightsaber and call it a day. I don't think Empire Z for me is going to be that deep. They specifically said PlayStation 129 has no date. Oh shit. Well, we don't have a date. Or you mean 1.3? 129's already out. PlayStation has 129 right now. I'm gonna re-download Daisy, so whenever you ready, for a run, I'm ready. Okay, I got you, Hernan. No, I'll hit you up, Hernan. You are on the list as well, dude. There's a lot of people that I want to play with. A lot of servers we want to play. We'll get around, dude. I ain't going anywhere. That's what you guys need to know. I ain't going anywhere. We'll have time for all the runs we want to do. It's one tap. Empire Z is one tap. What? Oh yeah, I get it. Just letting you know. Yeah, PvE, dude. Star Wars PvE kind of sounds fun because it really is not that deep. It's not like official where just trying to survive all the time and on edge. You can kill R2-D2, by the way. Why would I kill R2-D2, Hernan? I would never. I could never. Don't be toxic, Hernan. I let my friend gear the fuck up with stuff from my locker at base, and then he one-tapped me with my lightsaber. Was this a malicious tap, or was this an accident, Laura? There's a big difference. Lightsaber is for his battery, for your lightsaber? I'm so confused here. Just to by the way. I'm dead, Hernan. Leave R2-D2 alone, Hernan. Oh, you kill him for the battery, for the lightsaber. So you actually have to, probably. Because I want my lightsaber, Laura. I want my goddamn lightsaber. Oh, he was trolling? I mean, if it was an accident, I can forgive that, Laura. I mean, I would be willing to bet those lightsabers can get out of hand and are kind of hard to control. Kill R2-D2 for battery to use lightsaber. He dies every time I see him catching these hands. Oh no. But it sounds like he's just part of the quest. That was not clear to me. R2-D2 is part of the quest to get the saber. It's been ages since I played that server. Would you join us on Empire Z lore? .129 is experimental currently. Oh shit! So we're in 128. Yeah, my bad. I got you. 128 is current. I thought we were on 129. You were right, Marty. But there's also no date for 129 on Xbox PC. We're just experimental as of today. Hell yeah, Laura. Hell yeah. I would love to run Empire Z with yourself and Hernan. Honestly, Hernan, great idea. Last time I played it was to teach a friend how to play DayZ. The perfect server to teach someone how to play DayZ on. Fucking Star Wars. Welcome back, dude. Got distracted by Jurassic World. Those movies are fucking crazy, dude. It's 1:07 right now. I work at 8. I'm gonna have to think about winding it down. That's my first server. That was your first server on PC ever, Hernan? And the way the devs were talking, it will be map wipes only. Map wipes, I think they said full character wipe on the, I don't even remember what we were reading. I think it was patch notes, dude. Something. I don't know. Whatever they do is whatever they do. You know, I gotta live with it. I would like to see a full wipe. The last post, yeah, before this one today. W flag, absolutely. I gotta throw the armband on, especially with this ghillie suit, Slim. Just part of the drip. Before this one today. Yeah, I mean, they always reserve the right to go back on what they said. You have to wake up in about 6.5 hours. Same. 7:30 is 6.5 hours. Yeah. No, I'll be waking up at 7. I have to wake up in 6 hours, and I actually have to wake up in less than 6 hours, and have not done anything to get ready for bed or get ready for tomorrow, food-wise. And I'm probably gonna make some food too, so I gotta consider winding it down. Scrubby living that tired life? Ah. Sometimes. I feel like my energy these days has been pretty good, for the most part. Try my best to sleep as much as I can, though. Need some Scrubby snacks? Dude, I need my Scooby snacks and my Scrubby snacks. And I need my Gator treats. Give me those Gator biscuits, Slim. I love me some popcorn. Hell yeah. The amount of times I've gone to school on less than 2 hours of sleep is kind of crazy. Yeah, dude, I couldn't do 2 hours. That is crazy. You fall asleep in class, dude? I couldn't do 2 hours. I can do like 4 or 5. Not 2. Not really. Dude doesn't fall asleep in class. You're just built different, dude. If you're awake for 22 hours a day, you're built differently. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to pull up to the next location with buildings. Probably log out in a building. I know that this is like a golden rule across the board. Don't log out in a building. But I feel like most people break that rule, including myself. They always say to just log out in a bush. My record for longest I've been awake is 70 or 68 hours. I did that for the fuck of it. Dude, you were awake for 68 straight hours. I cannot say I've ever done that. There's no way that's good for you. Surprised. I also, like, don't really believe that, to be honest. Just knowing how badly your body needs sleep at some point. Not sure I believe you were awake for 68 straight hours, but that's just because I couldn't do it. That's insane, dude. Can anyone else claim to have been awake for 68 hours straight? That's... like, you must have dozed off at some point, dude. Like, for real. Once I fell asleep after those 68 hours, I slept for about 16 hours. Yeah, sleeping for 16, that's... I feel like that's pretty standard for some people, but staying awake for 68? That's hard to do. That's like, if you wanted to do that, that'd be hard to do. Because most people would be like, okay, I'm drinking energy drinks the whole time. Have coffee, but you're eventually gonna crash. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I told you guys though, dudes build differently. Gotta remember that. I had games by my side the whole time. Okay, that makes it a little more believable, but still. That's so bad for you. Dude, that's so bad. And it's like, I don't even know if I believe this shit, because your body, like, demands sleep at a certain point. 68 hours is almost 3 straight days. Like, I just... what I'm saying is, you definitely dozed off at some point, and that counts as sleeping. I think the longest I've done is 30. Yeah, like, 30 is... I feel like most people have done 24. You'll start hallucinating? Did you start hallucinating, dude? Once hit 42 hours, I can't even produce words, and I'm out before 48. Yeah, like 48 is even hard for me to believe, dude. 42 is insane, Slim. Like, I could probably believe that, but that has to be a limit. Like, that has to be a record. Dude literally said 68. I don't even recommend doing 24, y'all. I am very lost right now, just so y'all know. Don't know where I am. I think I'm headed south. That was about 2 years ago, and I haven't had anywhere near decent sleep schedule since. That's insane, dude. I don't see how your body was capable of doing that. But who am I to say you're lying? Chick needs pliers? Oh no. Sounds like Chick is putting up a gate.
Or are you repairing your chainmail? I think chick needs to repair her chainmail. I'm dead, chick. My second most is 37. Yeah, I could never do 37. Like, if you told me right now, I dare you to stay awake for 24 straight hours, it would be hard for me to do that. I mean, obviously, if I had some sort of incentive and I could, like, mix some drugs in with it, like, I could do it, but I don't know. Definitely chainmail. Yo, chick needs to repair that chainmail. Someone find chick some pliers. Someone help her out. We're rooting for you, chick. We're rooting for it. You could do it. Or just dupe them. I mean, there's always an option to do that. I'm headed to Topo to look for some. Damn, Tack, you really got from Geralto to Topo pretty quickly. If you stay up for the next 24 hours straight, I'll give you a kiss in chat. What the? Alright, W kiss, dude. W kiss. Gate? Chick needs a gate up. I can't do that, dude. There's no way. Like, I need sleep. I need to be a healthy person. I also need to get the fuck off. Yeah, I used 5 epis to do it. I'm dead as hell, Ty. You're funny as hell, bro.
I told y'all about it. I woke up at 8 p.m., worked till 7 a.m., then drove 14 to North Carolina.
Dude, how did you not fall asleep driving? That's the worst thing you can do, bro. If you're trying to stay awake, that is the worst thing you can do is attempt to drive. In my opinion.
Got there at like midnight and got drunk and passed out at some point around 1 to 2.
That's the second worst thing you can do, bro. That's the second worst thing, is drive and then drink. I'm passing the fuck out after 1 drink if I'm tired. No way. Yo, look where we found. Look what we found, y'all. Yo, this is a rare sight. The southeast radio tower. This is called Rodzanica. Holy goat. This is not Polana radio tower. This is the 3rd radio tower in Livonia. This is the one that's hard to find. You got Lukau, you got Polana. We all know those. This is the 3rd. Hell yeah. And there's melee zombies here. Dude, imagine if we had zombies at our tower, for real.
They say the Russian sleep experiment is based on tests related to actual stress studies conducted in the 20s and 30s.
The Russian sleep experiment, tell me more.
I'm dead. So probably closer to 36 hours. I can't sleep and drive, won't happen. Drove nonstop from Destin, Florida to Columbus, no naps.
Dude, I have been so close to falling asleep at the wheel so many times. That's why I'm saying this. She is beautiful, Ranger. Dude's gonna fall off of this tower. No, you're not allowed, dude. Only 1 fall per lifetime. Only 1 fall per lifetime, dude. BDU helmet. Interesting find. The creepypasta story that went viral a long time ago? Honestly, I have no idea what that is. Tell me more. Tell me more, Clever. Shit, I've fallen off base tower 3 times unintentionally and twice intentionally. I mean, the intentional ones don't count. I'm talking unintentional falls. I think it's the same tower that we have, right? I think that's the same one. There's a jailhouse here too, W's. I'm always gonna look for a mine now at that on those stairs. That's still 3 Fallens. Basing up there would go brazy. No, absolutely. We have to maybe base here, I gotta say. Yup, same tower, looks like it. The story recounts a scientist's perspective of an experiment set in the 1940 to 51 at a covert Soviet test facility, where they and several other scientists gave political prisoners a stimulant gas that would prevent sleep for 15 days. As the experiment progresses, it is shown that the lack of sleep transforms the subjects into violent, zombie-like creatures who are addicted to the gas. At the end of the story, every character dies except the narrating scientist. Oh, shit. Wait. Okay, this is...
Sheesh.
I didn't realize that was fiction. That makes more sense, but... it was based on true tests. That is kind of wild. What the fuck did I just read there? Preventing sleep for 15 days, that has to be illegal. Did y'all know Bill Gates spent over $1 billion in brain studies, and one of the studies was figuring out exactly what parts of the brain are activated by faith and religion in the brain, and how to deactivate that part of the brain? No, I didn't know that, Slim. He wants to turn all of us into atheists. I think they only made it to day 6. Interesting. Fucking donkey balls, I need to play an MNK Daisy server again. Yes, you do. Mouse and keyboard. Way too goated. Way too goated. So much better than controller, so much better than console. Can't believe I ever played that shit. Fucking console Daisy. Terrible. Just kidding. That's funny as hell. Bill Gates is a sick man. Microsoft needs to split paths, man. I don't know enough about this man, to be honest. I've never met him. Don't know what his character is like. This motherfucker, I'm dead. You know I'd be gaslighting all the console players. Chick? It's what I do best. There's so many files. Honestly, I have not read a word of the files. I'm not gonna lie. I just have not found time to do so. Alright, y'all, that is going to conclude my run. I am close to 4 hours. I didn't hit it, but that's okay. I had a pretty long day, and I would like to get to sleep at a decent hour. I've already failed at that, but we do work tomorrow morning, so we'll be back at the same time tomorrow night. Hopefully a little earlier if we can. Definitely, I'll try my best. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Remember, no AM stream. I wish I could. But tonight, I just want to say thank you to Rage. Rage hit a 5 stream streak tonight. I appreciate your Rage. W watch streak. Arby's hit a 125 stream streak. Appreciate the hell out of you, Arby's. Another W watch streak from Arby's. And Marty hit a 15 stream streak. Much love on the streaks, y'all. Peterson, thank you for the follow tonight. Thanks for checking out the run. I've seen you around. And thank you as well for the sub. Drippy as well. Thank you guys for the subs. Thanks for checking out the run, and enjoy your ad-free viewing for 30 days. Enjoy all the cool Daisy emotes we have for you as well. I appreciate you guys. Peterson, Drippy, thank you guys. Slim's deep. Don't apologize for being deep, Slim. I know you're a deep thinker. Free thinker as well. None of it matters anyway. Bro, it does matter if you think it matters. It matters to me if it matters to you, Slim. Thanks for always hanging out, Slim. At work, whatever. Ranger, I appreciate you. Have a good night, Ranger. I got your text, Ranger. I'll get back to you before bedtime. I'm throwing up the heart hands for you. Thank you guys. So, I have an idea for a raid. I know that you guys will enjoy this one. Hopefully,
we can run with this man soon.
He does have a PC. He was in here tonight. His name is Starch. Have a good night, Tack. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for hanging out and always being here as well, sir. You are much appreciated. Now, Nitno, we're going to raid out to Nitno soon, and we're also going to try to run with Nitno. He actually almost convinced me to get on the mouse tonight, but I have to be a little more comfortable, and I have to download the mods for that. That was out of left field. I did not think Nitno was going to ask that, but I would love to run with Nitno soon, too. That would be an honor. Yo, much love, Ranger. We're going to raid out to Starch. Starch is one of our PC friends. He plays DayZ as well as a few other games, and he doesn't always stream, so I do want to catch him here. But yeah, we've ran with him twice on console. We played DayZ and we played Nazi Zombies with him as well. So he's very he plays other games essentially. Yo, much love, chick. Much love. Good luck on trying to find your pliers. We'll talk soon. W mod for sure. And you guys enjoy this raid. Starch is running with Civil as well, so this is a GOAT duo. They're probably playing day one, sure no, if I had to guess. But make sure you guys say hi to Starch. Go follow and chat with him. And drop the raid waves. Of course, if you're a sub, you have the tsunami waves available. You don't quit, chick. You don't quit. Never quit. Never give up. That's what John Cena said. All right, y'all. Please go say hi to Starch. Have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. If we don't see you tomorrow night, enjoy work, y'all. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Much love, and have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.